At the end of the 10th century, while Europe burned with fire and steel, Kyivan Rus emerged as one of the most powerful states in Eastern Europe. Yet it remained a pagan land, divided spiritually and culturally. And then came a man who would change everything, Volodymyr the Great. A man who rose from warrior to saint. From bloodshed to baptism. Volodymyr was the son of Prince Sviatoslav Irovic, a fearsome warrior who had no permanent capital and lived for conquest. His mother was Malusha, a servant to Princess Olga. This made Volodymyr an illegitimate child, with little claim to the throne. But fate had different plans. In the 970s, after Sviatoslav's death, a brutal power struggle broke out between his sons. Volodymyr, ruling in Novgorod, fled to Scandinavia, then returned with a Varangian army. He ruthlessly eliminated his brother Yarapok and seized Kyiv by force. Thus began his reign. Volodymyr became a zealous supporter of paganism. He established a grand pantheon of gods in Kyiv, Purin, Dasbo, Kors, Stribo. Human sacrifices were not uncommon. But even in his strongest moments, Volodymyr felt something was missing. Paganism could not unite his diverse people. Volodymyr sent envoys to learn about the world's religions. The Muslims spoke of Allah but forbade wine, which displeased the prince. The Jews impressed him with their heritage but had lost their holy city. The Latins appeared too submissive to Rome. But Byzantine Christianity. The envoys returned in awe, saying, "We did not know whether we were in heaven or on earth." Volodymyr launched a campaign to capture the Byzantine city of Chersonesos, Korsun, in Crimea. There, he was baptized and, according to legend, miraculously regained his sight. He married Princess Anna, the sister of the Byzantine emperors. A spiritual and political alliance that would reshape the future of Rus. The year was 988. In Kyiv, the prince issued a firm command. "Anyone who does not come to the river shall be my enemy." Thousands gathered by the Dnipro. Idols were cast down. Churches rose in their place. The people were baptized. And Kyivan Rus became Christian. Christianity brought more than faith. It brought writing, learning, and stone architecture. Volodymyr built schools for noble children, supported literacy, and developed a church hierarchy. Kyiv became the spiritual heart of Eastern Europe, the mother of Rus cities. In his final years, Volodymyr lived not as a conqueror, but as a wise and merciful ruler. He cared for the poor, freed prisoners, and became deeply religious. He died in 1015 and was buried in the Church of the Tights, the first stone church in Rus. Volodymyr left behind not just a state but a civilization. His decisions shaped the spiritual path of a nation. Today, he is revered as a saint in Eastern Orthodoxy and honored as a founding figure of Ukrainian identity. History remembers him not just as a warrior but as a reformer. A ruler who led with both sword and soul. Volodymyr the Great made Kyivan Rus part of the European and Christian tradition. His faith still lives in our churches, our books, and our traditions. His story is more than history, it is the spiritual foundation of a people. Remember him not just as a hero of the past, but as a creator of the future.